All right, so I know the title sounds bad, but hear me out. I, 24F, work a corporate job and I have a coworker who's 28M. He's black, which only becomes relevant later, but up until now I've never thought of him as anything more than a friend. We get lunch sometimes, joke around, and we've always had a chill, platonic connection. Nothing flirtatious or inappropriate. Fast forward to tonight. A few coworkers and I went out for drinks after work. Nothing wild, just blowing off steam. I had a few, so he offered to drive me home, and I agreed. My husband saw us pull up from the window, and I could immediately tell he wasn't happy. He didn't say much at first, just became distant and cold for the rest of the night. Later, he admitted that it made him feel uncomfortable and insecure. I told him it wasn't that serious and that he was overreacting. I reminded him that we're just coworkers and that I've never given him a reason not to trust me. Honestly, I was annoyed that he was turning it into a big issue. He stayed quiet and clearly stuck in his head. When I asked if he was still bothered, he said yes. He told me he didn't like how close I was to my coworker and that it felt like something inappropriate was going on, even if I denied it. Then he made a comment stereotyping black men as disrespecting relationship boundaries. I was shocked. I called him out immediately, told him that was ignorant and racist and that maybe he should look inward instead of projecting blame. That turned into a full argument. I told him that maybe if he had more self-confidence, he wouldn't be so paranoid. That's when he completely lost it and insulted my character in a deeply degrading way, implying moral failure. Then he stormed off, locked himself in the bedroom, and refused to talk. I didn't want to sit there feeling vilified in my own home, so I packed a bag and went to my coworker's place. We drank more than we should have, and boundaries were crossed. It didn't involve intercourse, but it was physical and clearly inappropriate. I won't pretend it was innocent. It was motivated by anger and spite. In that emotional state, I sent my husband a photo meant to provoke him and play into his fears. He responded by calling me names and saying I had proven his worst assumptions. Now it's been a couple of hours. I'm lying in the same bed as my coworker, not doing anything, just waiting. I haven't heard back from my husband, and honestly, I'm emotionally detached at this point. So I guess I'm asking, AITA for reacting the way I did and showing him what crossing boundaries actually looks like? Or did he push this situation into existence himself?